If you new to being a barber, I'm gonna tell you how to come up quick. Or I ain't gonna say come up quick, but this is how you want to start your career. And this is the roadmap you should probably want to consider following. First thing first, you got to get licensed. You don't want to get good at doing what you're doing and then have to worry about running from spot to spot because the state board and got hip to where you cutting at illegally. So get licensed, get good at cutting, and learn the trade. 2, you want to choose a location where you can post up, build you a clientele, let them get comfortable with you and the way you work, build you a clientele. You got to get real good at budgeting. And I'll tell you why. It's because before you step out, you got to be able to pay all of the bills at your house yourself, and you got to be able to afford all of the overhead of your own business once you make that investment. So learn how to budget, know how much money you need, and don't leave that spot until you exceeding what you need to make at the location with somebody else. I don't know if you're paying booth rent or commission or whatever, but make sure you can afford to step out before you do. Next, you want to go ahead and make that investment for yourself. Go ahead and open your own shop. I would consider doing something small, maybe about 1,000 square feet, just depending on what you can afford wherever you are, but try to make sure you can afford it yourself. You don't want to have to open a business and need people just to keep it open. That's like a recipe for disaster. So make sure you can afford all of your bills at your house and at your space. Once you done opened up and you can hold it down yourself and you got a nice system in place, I would consider bringing on a staff. I would bring them on one at a time. Make sure that they get what they need from your shop before you try to fill it up, especially if it's a booth rental shop. Personally, I wouldn't do booth rent. I would do commission, but whatever you decide is what you decide. But what I do know is if you got a bunch of barbers sitting around and ain't nobody making money, that's a recipe for disaster. Because they're going to start hating on each other and the business going to start eating itself from the inside. You don't want that. Next, once you build up a staff, you got a good system in place, you making money, they making money, what you want to do is learn how to get paid from what you know. Learn how to teach what you've learned and